Okay, this is the B section of the music, section B. So now you have to be in a position where your second finger is on the 5th string, 3rd fret. And you'll notice I positioned my first finger on that 2nd fret already. I don't even worry about having to come from somewhere else. I have it already down. The notes will be, and then a hammer. Then open 3rd string. Then 2nd fret of the 3rd string, another hammer to 3. So you have Then you're going to come back down, 3rd string, 2nd fret with your index finger, 1, and pull it. Then you got a very interesting thing here. Triplets. They're not indicated as triplets, but 3 notes grouped together like that is a triplet. So 3 notes in the space of 2, which will sound like this. 3, 1, open. And actually, I wanted everybody to play them as all slurs, not just this, pull off, and then play that. I want this. So it's a 2-note slur. Pull, pull again. The next group is going to be with, I have the fingering 3 to 2, but I would prefer you to do 2 to 1. So you're going to go 2 to 1, because I think that's easier to stay in the position. Okay, so then the triplet sounds like this. Then you're going to end up on that B7 chord again. Played twice. So that's kind of a nice section because you're ending up back on a chord that you're already familiar with. So again, from rehearsal letter B you have together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. That repeats. That's section B. And I'm going to combine this, since that was a short section, section B and C together. Okay, so this is rehearsal letter C, or section C. Tremolo, but a simple tremolo. It's only 2 notes instead of 5 or 4. So the tremolo is going to be produced with the right hand, thumb, and middle finger, and index finger. So it's always P, M-I, P, M-I. The fingers have to be played on the 1st string primarily. And you want to think of this as chords. It's better than trying to think of each individual note. And that's too many notes to think about. So I always say, okay, what's the chord? And it's going to be this. 2nd finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret. 4th finger. 4th finger is the finger to use. On the 1st string, 3rd fret. So it looks like this. Now when you start, it's the thumb and the M-I. So it's P, M-I. And the next note's going to be the open 3rd string, still M-I, and then your open B. So you're just moving down with your thumb. That's what happens in the first 2 measures. thumb can be played rest stroke though. For the first two bass notes. Then, third measure has some movement. And so you start off the same. But then when you play the third string open, you're going to move your second finger to the second fret of the first string. So now you have this. Then second finger moves. Actually, it's the third finger. I would like to change that fingering. I'm going to have you do... That's going to be your third finger. And I'm just noticing here that the fingering here is it's 2, which is correct. Then it's 4, third finger. That's just a mistake in the music. And then take the finger off, and it's the second string and the first string open. So you have this. Okay, so 2 of these. Chord. It's a D chord for those who are interested. It's open for fourth string, first finger on the third string, second fret, third finger on the second string, third fret, and finally the second finger on the first string, second fret. That's a D major chord. And you'll just play it like you did with your right hand before. So pretty easy chord to play. Then what's going to happen is that does not repeat itself. You're going to play, first part's the same in the next measure, then you're going to lift up your second finger and leave your second finger off. That's what it sounds like. When it's going real quick, it sounds different than if you play it slow, because of the clash of these two notes here, second string and first. It's okay, but play it that way. Okay, so the only thing you're doing with the D chord is just lifting up your second finger. Okay. Then, I'm going to play a C chord. C chord is third finger on the fifth string, third fret, fourth string, second fret, second finger, third string open. And you really don't need the first finger down until the next measure. This measure starts off this way. Fifth string, fourth string, third string with the open high E. Then it ends up doing the top is always the same, the beginning is always the same. But then when you play the fourth string, you're going to go with your fourth finger on the second string, third fret. And your tremolo now is going to go to the second string too. And then finally third string open, first finger on that first fret of the second string. It is kind of hard to see what's going on. I'm thinking out of a C chord, I'm adding my pinky, taking it off. Making sure that I know I'm going to go to the second string with my right hand. And stay there. Chord. It's like the B7 chord, except I don't need the pinky. So it's just second finger on fifth string, first finger on the fourth string, first fret, third finger on the third string, second fret. So it's and staying on the tremolo with the second string. It's very important to maintain that the thumb is always doing those bass notes. So the entire passage sounds like this. Lift, C chord, switch second string, that repeats itself. So I think we should do that slowly together if you're practicing along with this video. Here it goes. Now it's in triplet, so I'm going to go 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet. Another set for sections D and